Good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are, and welcome back to more Taint. Let's not waste any time. Let we'll get in, get on, and what I called. Let's see where we go now. So earlier today we finally did the Shadow of the Horn's main quest line. And I think the next step is to get Excalibur. Maybe have another quick gander about the area, see if there's any other quests. Don't know. Or if we'll just crack on from there. So, we're about to become a keeper. In order to do that, because I think it's the law that we read a while ago in one of the notes said that only a keeper that had been accepted could wield Excalibur. And in order to do so, we've got to go back to the sunken village where we found that gong initially that was broken on that little like Tory gate sort of thing, and we've got to go there. Ooh, actually, before we do that, how much money have I got left? Right, we'll buy a bunch of sage for our new little pet. Because if we feed him certain items, he changes his like element or what he does. So I'm going to get a bunch of sage so I can give him the ability to heal with. So, what do you think about Brennan's deal with the Dalriata?
Indeed, the climate here will change a bit. For the better, I dare say.
You're not worried about the presence of the Dalriata?
Worried? Of course not. Fear is the greatest enemy of knowledge. For someone who lives in fear, there's nothing else to do but sit in a crumbling hut praying to the All-Mother that the first gust of wind won't blow the roof down over their head. I believe an alliance with the Dalriata could provide me with many valuable experiences.
Fair enough. You have no sage. Oh, what you do? We've got loads. There you go.
Please, stage open.
So, what do you think about Brendan's deal with the Riata?
Dragging nose to read a dog's back here? Oh, I'm not sticking around to see how that ends. Let someone else get their throat slit. Go, the hunter waits.
Alright, so I guess he's leaving. Bye! Don't let the door hit you on the way out, you nut job.
Just another peaceful moment.
Sly bastard. No one else could have pulled off something like that. You won't hear me complaining, that's for sure. Brandon finally broke the decades-old crust that had grown over this place. Nothing thrives in stagnation, least of all trade. Now, this place might finally get a bit livelier. Personally, I can't wait to see where this goes.
Woohoo! Alrighty then. Retreat. Is that dude still there from earlier? I don't see him. One that we met on this little island. Yeah, he's gone. Hmm. I'm just gonna hide the damn quest marker. Oh wait, just do what I did the last time. I forgot about that. Oh, never mind. Alright. The Eternal Sea. Is this the DLC? Can it be because of its... It can be. Sure. There's my little buddy. Oh, it's the big fish. Hang on. But when I swam out to sea and we got that bad ending, the exact same thing happened. Nanny? Except this time it's a good thing? That makes no sense. Yeah, buddy. In for some nums. There's another four dweller.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
I hate the archers. Right, Archer. I hate you. I hope it auto-saved. Okay. I'm not having the archers keep ruining all the freaking cutscenes. Right, isn't there a way to unsummon things? I'm sure there was a way. Let's have a look, see. I'm gonna Google it. Let's see. Tainted Grail. Unsummon. To unsummon creatures take Grail, you need to use the Soul Salvage spell. It shouldn't... You shouldn't have to waste an equipment slot to do that. You should just be able to just press a button. Like, why don't they just put an option in this menu, like over here somewhere, just unsummon, like somewhere over here? But why you gotta, like, put a spell on? It's stupid. Go away. I thought you were supposed to get... I thought you were supposed to get a portion of the mana back automatically. Blah. So it's another Forerunner, a Fore-Dweller. Keep confusing the Forerunners of Halo with the Fore-Dwellers of this game. The name's similar.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur? Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. right choice.
Well, that was short and sweet. Thought there was going to be an actual challenge. It's just a typical walk in and yap, yap, yap. You and the Lord of the Seas. You seem close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Yes, please. So what happened to the dude that was standing outside of the gateway? I wonder where he went. Right, I am complete. Fuck. Yes, you are fucked. Shit out of luck. Ow. Wait, so what's these question marks that I'm seeing? What? I'm confused. It's like there's two other people to speak to somewhere up above. That's not the... Is it the chick? It's the bloody chickens. I'm curious if there's something else we could do here. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna... Let's just leave the chickens alone, just in case. You never know, there might be something later. I don't know what, like, that dude gave with a quest to grow that pumpkin, and then he dropped dead because the pumpkin we grew was twisted by the weirdness. Yeah, I don't like that little pet. Every time you zone, he loses his fall. I wasted a bit of sage there. What? Excuse me? But I thought we were ready. How's everyone? How we doing? I thought we were ready for the sword. We've just become a keeper, haven't we? Daddy? Right. We got a thunderstorm. Nice. I like thunderstorms. I find them relaxing. So what am I supposed to do? You don't want me taking the sword yet, so what's the fook? Has the quest bugged? What am I doing? Yeah. All the seas grant me his blessing. That should allow me to take the soul fragment from Excalibur. First piece of the key soul is at Excalibur. So... So I'm starting to wonder if Arthur truly didn't know about the experiments Merlin was doing. The Lord of the Sea seemed to give him his blessings and everything. He seemed to be pretty chill with them. What the? So I watched episode 2 of Heroes before. It's been years since I've seen Heroes. It was one of my favourite TV shows until they completely ruined it. I've not seen Heroes Reborn yet though. When they tried to like revitalise it, but it only got one season. I don't know if they finished it with that one season or if it flopped again. So what am I supposed to do with you? How am I supposed to get you out of it? Okay, right, okay, I get it. Got it. Ah, we're back here. We have returned.
His will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
What?
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way, that will take time. And resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
So Arthur knew about it, but he stopped. He told him to stop. The hollow blade. Lay your hands upon Excalibur and feel the burden of a forgotten legacy. You have gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu and explore the King's Soul skill tree, or visit a bonfire and develop new abilities. Very thirsty. A bolognese and burgers have made us very thirsty. Finish as restore 4% for King's Soul. I've never even explored this menu. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected to regenerate a portion of the King's Soul. Finish restore 40% of the King's Soul. When using the King's Soul, your damage increases by 50% for each enemy killed. When using the King's Soul, you receive 50% less damage. Well, I'm going for that. Hell yes. Give me that. Yeah, I had spaghetti bolognese with burgers and chips or fries. Wait, there's more than one person in there. Somebody else is in there with Bubba, I think. It looks like Merlin and Arthur's in there. But what? Is that chest ripped wide open, or have they both suddenly got Bubba? No, just the like natural greases and that came off the burgers. I just put on top of my chips so that my chips tasted like burgers. It was nice. Yeah, there is two people in there. Merlin's also in there. Guessing that'll be a plot twist later.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it?
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You agreed to lie to your people about your role in all of this.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
You really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
So what exactly did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
What? So if he did, what the hell's going on everywhere outside? Doesn't look conquer to me.
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
Does victory even erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
That's a lot of whispers. Oh, I can set a bonfire here as well. Aha. Let's just have a bonfire right here, right where... There, right there, like that, yeah. What do you remember of Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
Yeah, so who's the extra body in there? I'm guessing that's Merlin as well. Is he even aware of that? Is Arthur even aware that there's two bodies in there? How did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just...
What was the name?
Like the land itself had taken him back.
What was the name? And why did he leave Excalibur at the Horns of the South?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
Okay, what's that? Is Arthur married in this? No idea. But in that coffin over there, there's two dudes. I'm gonna guess one's Arthur and one's Merlin. And I'm curious if Arthur's aware of that. And also, if Excalibur's outside, then what is that sword? Because that looks like Excalibur to me, except with a golden blade rather than black. Unless it's just a ornament on the coffin. Sarcophagus doodad. Now, is Excalibur going to be better than the sword that I've been using this whole time? Or is it not going to be actually a weapon you can use? But there is two places on this map that I now need to go to now that I'll have Excalibur. Unless it's part of the story.
You've got that look again. Like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right?
Hello.
What did it show you this time?
Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
Question. Okay. They've revived Arthur many times before we've come along, right? This guy here, Caradoc, supposed to be a Knight of the Round. How are you here? How are you still alive? Okay? How are you alive? You've got some secrets too, buddy. Were you one of the people that Merlin experimented on? Did you volunteer towards the end so that you could be immortal? Because if anything, shouldn't you be an ancient old man right now? Our bones just dust. You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way.
Just a genius.
When they decided to go even deeper into their madness. And turn our king into a monster.
You didn't end like Sewell.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last.
So you were the success.
We could say I was lucky.
I knew it.
That,
I had a feeling.
Truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar, even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it, or humanity would have been lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. but it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
What did you mean by cleaning up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
So is the Red Death another one of Merlin's failed experiments towards immortality? I haven't had a question like that yet. I assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
I'm going to fix this. I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing, the weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Okay. I thought I was actually getting Excalibur. Instead, we only got his soul from it. I thought we were getting Excalibur. Gimme. Ding it. I pooped my pants there, you little shit. Itchy foot. Itchy foot. Eee. Right.
Lizard, lizard,
Lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard. Should have to connect and find the shield. Not just yet. Right, I think they're both up in Kunacht. No idea where this one is. The husband of one of the Red Priest's victims must be wondering what happened to her. No idea where this person is. Yeah, maybe we are heading to Kunacht next. I don't know if there's anything else left to be done in this region. There is 2 areas. Now that we've gained that piece of Arthur's soul, I'm guessing I'll be able to enter those areas now, so I guess we'll head over to one of those. Hello? Hey. Bad monkey. Splish. Buddy! Denied.
Have a safe journey.
Me bother. Right, so I'm assuming I can go into these places now. Hey. Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Ooh. What was his full name again? Was it Lancelot the Bald or Lance? I can't remember what his full title was. Was it just Lancelot the Brave? Can't remember. The music here sounds peaceful. What the? Never mind, it's not peaceful anymore. It's full of ghosts. Really strong ghosts. Ow. Ow. I need me archers. Maybe this is going to be a bit too tough. See, you command them to move and they just stand there like lemons. You just nearly pushed me off the edge, you turd. Dick. Oh, great. So these guys don't drop anything on death. Thanks. Lovely, that just went right through him. Or Angels of Death. Secret? Ah. A pipe. Really? An egg? Everything run alright? Video and audio fine, we all good? Must say I'm really enjoying this game. Does have the odd little bugs here and there, but not major. Just the odd little annoying ones. Okay, there's a lot of them. Oh, we are weak. They're dead. Don't know why I keep saying that every time I kill enemies in this game. Play dead. Or just be dead. Wait. Ah, is that the one to turn them into cheese? That's the wrong spell. I thought that was the spell to unsummon. Yes, I have a spell to turn people into cheese. Or to sacrifice parts of my own health to make cheese. For some reason.
Cheese for everyone!
Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Why is that? That shouldn't be there. How long's that been a thing for? Nanny? Hang on. The fuck? I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Let's see. My alerts. That music got very loud. Hey, why is that? That shouldn't be like that. It's gone balked. What's happened there? It should be that. I am so confused. Why is it still using that? Enable individual... select animation. Why? I don't know why that's... Ow. Right. Is that what they've done? I think they've been scummy and they've changed the way things work. I don't know if any other of the alerts are doing that, or if it's just that one.
Secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret tunnel. Yeah.
Did that all work fine? Yeah, it's removed a lot of the stuff that I used to have. Why has that happened? And it's suddenly getting very hot in here. That's fine. Okay, so what's wrong with this one? Let's have a look. Select GIF. It's so hot! I need to open my door. I'll just choose that one for that one. Right, that'll do for now. I think they were the only two that I noticed. Let's see. See, that works, that works, that works. Yeah, it's only a few of them that have randomly changed for some reason. I think I fixed them. Yeah, right, cool, fixed. Don't know why they did that. I need to open my door, let some air through. It is far too hot. We do on the other end of the house to let the air. Right. Let us continue. Right, so the cheese for everyone is sort of fixed. I couldn't find the original image that I used to have on their site is now gone for some reason. So now we've just got some trippy cheese. Do I go that way or this way? Maybe later. You turd. Once again, I pooped my pants because of you. Is this going to be another story locked place? Oh. Ah. I'm guessing that's Lancelot. Here lies Lancelot the Pale, who spent his youth among the Pictish tribes and brought us glimpses of their mysterious ways. Glory to his name, honour to his memory. Here lies Lancelot the Mad, driven into madness by the foulest curse. He found peace at last by the hands of his brothers. May his soul know torment no longer. Here lies Lancelot the Pious, who gave himself to the All-Mother, aiding her priestesses in their work among the common folk. Glory to his name, honour to his memory. Here lies Lancelot the Fair, beloved by the court. His presence within the halls made them all the brighter. Glory to his name, honour to his memory. All three of them seemed alright apart from Lancelot the Mad. Not what I wanted.
My hands were made to serve the king, not rot in idleness. This emptiness, I cannot bear it. I threw myself into nothing. And nothing is what I became. Nothing without my king. Nothing without my blade.
Sir Lancelot?
No, no, no. Don't speak that name. It's a traitor's name, hateful and vile. Let it be cursed. Let it be forgotten.
What happened to you?
I died a traitor's death, trampled and torn apart. Fitting. So very fitting. I thought that would be enough. But I failed him in life. How could one measly death be my absolution? I couldn't. I can't. I clawed my way out of the abyss, but came back empty-handed.
Arthur, maybe you should talk to him.
Arthur? No. No, please. He cannot see me like this. He mustn't be made to look at me. My blade. My erendite. It remained behind. In the abyss. Deep in the weirdness. I cannot face my king without it. My sword belongs to him, as do I. But without it, I am nothing. I cannot kneel before him and offer him nothing.
Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Guess we're delving into the weirdness. mean, this hasn't even given me a quest. We're just here. What's that over there? Looks like someone going like that. Oh. Weird shades. Yeah, I'm guessing that's him. What's the deal with the weird shade? I won't do any of that. Let's resummon my dudes so they're full health again. The thing looks weird. CF69. Giggity goo. Eldrick Reaver. No, you don't. He killed himself with his own sword. Ooh. Oh wait, no, never mind. My sword's still better. Hang on. No, actually, increases physical damage up to 200% depending on missing health. Okay, that one maybe is better, but holy crap! Look at the stats you need to wield it. I'm nowhere near that. I've only got 8 strength so far. I haven't even put any into dex. I think I'm at level 10 endurance. I'm nearly at level 10 endurance. That's two-handed. I see. Oh, this middle bit's repaired. Oh, it's all repaired. This place is looking a lot nicer now. Devs, please, make your photo mode better. Please, so I'm not having to do this.
should have known. I should have known.
Is that what you were looking for?
Erendite. Oh, how I long to hold it again. Just the weight of it in my hand makes me feel almost whole again. Like I might be worthy. Like maybe not everything was lost.
Would you like to talk with Arthur now?
No. I know. I feel that he's with you. But there's nothing I could say to him. I won't beg forgiveness for my betrayal. I don't even know what I fear more. His mercy or his scorn. Please, as his closest confidant, take my blade. And I beg you, let me serve you and Arthur on your journey. Let me prove my devotion.
I'm not strong enough to
not
wield
with words, but with deeds. Let me earn his trust again. This is all I ask.
Alright. You're not gonna let me put it anywhere in here, are you? Really? Are we here in these sort of places when you've got this key moment where Arthur wants to chat with you, but you've got to wait until you leave the entire area before it'll let you? It's silly. Whoa, hello. Summon Sir Lancelot? Ooh. Increase crit damage 25% where health is below 20%. Increase. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I need the stats. I do not have the stats. More stats. I hope eventually at some point there's an option to like break down bits that you've already like upgraded just to get some of the materials back. That would be nice. "12 spirituality, and then I can summon Sir Lancelot to fight by your side." Hell yes. I think I'm nearly there with the spirituality. I've been putting points into it. I think I need like 2 more, 1 more. Right, there's another area that needs Excalibur to access in this place, so we'll head there next and see what loot we'll get from there. More loot! Oh, who are you?
Your Majesty, it's an honor to have you among us again. Thank you for helping me find my way back to your knight. I regret not doing a better job of guarding him.
Who are you?
My name is Fianola. I am here on behalf of the Royal Geographers. I was sent to do, well, quite a lot of work, actually. And as useful as it would be, the wordness never blessed me with an extra set of hands. Say, traveler, how would you feel about joining the oldest, most prestigious guild in Avalon?
I've already found 2 guilds so far. The Alchemist Guild, the Thief... Well, I'm saying that the Thieves Guild. They're like a shadow organization that works in the background. We found them earlier today. And now we found whatever this is. Depends on what I need to do to join.
Oh, but you've already done the most important thing.
So why is your mouth so bright?
You found what was lost and opened a new path. What better way to prove yourself as a true geographer in the making?
Also, minus the makeup and everything, you look like one of my friends. One of my real life friends. Sort of. Minus the, like, pale, dead skin and the I mean, she's done that before. She's put that sort of makeup on like that before on Halloween. So, how do you know Arthur's with me? Actually, tell me about your guild. If it's so, after many centuries, they left to explore. After so many centuries, is there anything left to explore on Avalon?
Avalon's nature is ever-shifting, ever-changing. The wordness transforms not only living beings, but the land itself. Some places become unreachable, while others that appear are new to us. And there are those that have been forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered and brought into the light.
I mean, if it's so prestigious, how come I've never heard of it?
Yet you use our maps, don't you? Our work is vital, but often unseen. For centuries we've roamed this island, charting its every corner and noting the dangers that unsuspecting travelers might face. You should be more appreciative, you know.
Thank you. The guild accepted a picked among its ranks?
Why wouldn't they? My kin are familiar with the wordness in a way others can't be. With the fog thickening, we can reach places that have become inaccessible to most.
How did you know Arthur was with me?
I'm a Pict. I can sense the wordness and the spirits within it. I knew you weren't alone when I saw you emerge. The soul you carry, however weak it may appear, is deeply connected to the wordness, and to Avalon itself. Souls like that are rare. Besides, only the one who wields the power of Excalibur within could open this tomb, and that is rarer still.
It's interesting that, like, most characters refer to it as the weirdness. She refers to it as the wordness. So what do the royal geographers have to do with the Knights of the Round Table?
Everything. Our most important mission is preservation of Avalon and the pillars it was built on. We were sworn to protect the tombs of the first knights, but they were lost to us. There were rumors that the tombs were sealed, and only King Arthur could open them. Turns out, the rumor was true after all.
The rumors. So, tell me about all that tombs.
I appreciate your eagerness, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Tell me now!
The other tombs are scattered across Avalon, hidden and sealed, waiting for the one who can call the knights back. Let your soul guide you. Find them, and I will find you.
Okay, Sir Lancelot Shade has joined us. Is that something you wanted as well?
What is King Arthur without his faithful knights? Merely half a legend, if not less. They thrive by his side, and he thrives by theirs. And Avalon's foundations only grow stronger because of it. Sir Lancelot carries centuries of grief, and only serving his king once more can ease it. You've lit the way for some.
Light the way! Will that end option work? For fuck's sakes. I'm sick of having to scroll through the list. When they're supposed to have the option, press end to automatically open to where the new entry is. Sometimes it works, but most often it doesn't. It's bloody annoying. Was there ever an entry for Lancelot? Yeah, so what was the entry that we just got? That ain't it. Fianola is both a Pict and Royal Geographer, a combination that makes her uniquely suited to navigate Avalon's shifting landscape. Her connection to the weirdness runs deep, woven into her very being. While most see chaos in the fog, Fianola reads its patterns, deciphering secrets hidden for centuries.
Done already? Are you sure that's all you need?
Um, 62 degrees if I go this way, I'll go to the beach. Deleted. Right, the other tomb that I'm looking for. Where was it again? I think it's over here. I think. Oh god. Going in. Right, whose is this going to be? Oh, missed. Dudes. Deleted. Get wrecked. The weirdness is a purpose in and of itself. And creation within or through the weirdness requires no explanation. It simply becomes, and then it is. The weirdness is a field of fulfilled potentialities, where anything can happen. Things beyond imagination. The only limits are our minds and our understanding. It takes shape according to our will, our emotions, and our thoughts. We cannot shut ourselves off from it. Avalon is just a midpoint between the far simpler human reality and the timeless kingdom beyond the stars. It is fascinating to gaze upon the land of men and see all that commotion. They live, they die, and even their vanishing has a purpose. One can mourn what is lost, and then one can celebrate the growth of new life. Their decadence differs from ours, from theirs. In the end, in the end has a conclusion. What? The decadence differs from ours, for theirs in the end has a conclusion. Alright, okay. I get it. I had a double take on that one. The Kingdom Beyond sent their ambassador to maintain the balance. The Ever-Dweller. So we've got the Four Dwellers and the Ever-Dweller. Only one thing is known for certain. The Ever-Dweller cannot survive far from the boiling, primordial weirdness of Tuatha. The Tuatha? Our capital. Does this mean that the weirdness exists beyond Avalon as well? That it is a force, a substance that enshrouds and imbues all of reality with its potential? It's everywhere. Oh. Hello. Another one of them. I'm forgetting what we fought a boss of one of those already. Yeah, that's a blood abomination. Get lost! Bloodstain. Ooh. Each swing deals 1 damage to you. Each hit applies bleed. I don't like it. It's got better base damage, but I don't like it. There was no place as beautiful and primal as this. When we discovered it for the first time, it felt as though it had been created for us. One of the earliest, most untouched places on Avalon, unmarked by our actions, and yet we felt such a deep connection to it. We decided to weave new lives here. From thought and intention, from potential, shaped after our deepest desire. And for the Weaver, we chose the purest among us. Among us!
Come on, inside.
I want to. What is that? What is that?
Step forward. After all, you know me well.
You got 4 arms. Mask? What you talking about, Willis? Billy? Can you get rid of the talk option? I'd love to get rid of the talk option so I can take a screenshot, you know, it'd be nice. Guess that'll have to do. It's a good job the screenshots are 4K and my thumbnails are only 1080.
the sullen look. Aren't you glad to see me? You finally made it here. It must have taken quite a long time.
Who are you?
So, you don't remember me? I'm afraid it might have something to do with the form in which I see you now. This body and soul, they're much different from what I expected. But to answer your question, I am the Weaver. And though it may be hard for you to believe, a part of you knows me all too well.
Prince, why do you call me that?
Because it is easier for me to address you this way than to accept that, for now, you are nothing more than a human. It is painful, but I must come to terms with it.
Where am I?
It is a place where my prince was woven from the threads of pure potential. The Pale Lady was relentless in her desire to fulfill her vision of an offspring, modeled after those she watched so eagerly. It displeases me that you don't remember. I'd envisioned your return and our meeting quite differently. But now it all makes sense. Now I understand why you need that shard.
Shard? What shard?
The shard of the prince's memory. It is shattered. Much like the fragmented memory of the king that lingers within you. I'd gladly speak with him, but something is preventing him from manifesting.
How do you know the king's inside me?
I don't know all the details. What I do know is that after our prince was murdered by our kin, his potential, what you humans might call his soul, did not perish. The prince had been deeply fascinated by humans, and so after his death he manifested in one of them. That person was Arthur, the man who would one day become your king.
Oh, shit. The Prince of the Four Dwellers? His soul? He became human? He became King Arthur? Why was your prince murdered?
He followed his mother's fascination. Much like her, he gazed upon the land of men. But he wished to go further. He wanted to experience being human. So he built the menhirs, meant to repel the weirdness. For us, the Four Dwellers, such a vision was both heretical and terrifying. Some of our kin could not forgive him for it. So, they killed him. It was the first time an Avalonian had ever slain one of their own.
So Arthur was a Four Dweller in some way?
Arthur was a man mortal like any other, but ambitious like few. But yes, his origins are far more complicated. This is a tale of two separate realities that, through a series of specific events, began to intersect, forming a single knot. Everything that has happened, and everything that will happen, is meant to decide the fate of that knot. And we, as you likely already know, have been pulled into all of this.
So what now?
Our meeting comes to an end. I regret how brief it is, but my role in your story was always meant to be insignificant.
Wait, that's it? Do I not get any loot from this one? Give me loot. I came here for loot. Give me loot. The Weaver. Now it worked. The Weaver was once a creator, an ancient four-dweller tasked with shaping life from raw threads of weirdness. In forgotten caverns and sacred spaces, he wove new beings from thought and desire, but time has unravelled his purpose. Now weary and hollow, the Weaver speaks not of futures, but of burdens carried too long. Used by the Pale Lady, he wove bridges instead of lives, passageways for memory and grief. He is not angry, just tired of weaving, tired of feeling, tired of a world that no longer makes sense. He longs for rest, though the threads he spun may still bind the fate of Avalon. So that's it. He gave us 3 rocks. Thanks. I guess. Alright. Huh. Well, that one was a bit disappointing. I mean, Arthur wants to chat. About the tomb of Lancelot.
Oh, Lancelot. It was painful to watch what became of him.
How was he before?
Confident, steadfast, eloquent. Nothing like the tormented soul you've seen. He was admired by the people and by his fellow knights. He had quite the following, though he never seemed to care for it. Only later did I realize how wrong I had been. He was also much sought after. Left a trail of broken hearts wherever he went. But there was only one he ever held in his heart. And that was Avalon.
Did Lancelot truly betray you?
I always believed Lancelot to be honest to a fault. He never hesitated to speak his mind. And I valued that in him as much as his loyalty. I trusted him completely, and I thought his faith in me, in my vision for Avalon, was just as strong. But it wasn't. I don't know when or how that trust was lost, and to this day, it still pains me. But know this, even in betrayal, Lancelot never sought to serve himself. He was a good man. Yet even the best of men can falter and lose their way.
Will you ever forgive him?
I forgave him long ago. What saddens me is that he still cannot forgive himself. But I understand why. The rebellion he led hurt not only me, it wounded all of Avalon. And Lancelot always hated senseless bloodshed. To be the cause of so much suffering, perhaps fighting by our side will finally bring him peace.
How do you even do finishers? I've like seen them happen once or twice, but it just seems random. Also, how do I equip this one? That one didn't really give us anything, it was mostly just a bit of lore. I can't think of any other places in this on this map with these sword symbols. Do me a favour, Sephiroth, see if there's another one in this region. Obviously don't tell us where, just say yes or no if there is. We found 2 in this region, in the Horns of the South. I can't remember if I've seen another one elsewhere, if that was it. I don't know what they're called. Are these little pedestals that you interact with that have the Excalibur symbol on it? Because obviously we've just recently got Excalibur, and there's 2 of these in this area, but I don't know if there's more, or if that's it. I've only found 2. I can only remember 2. There may be a 3rd one, but I can't remember. In the Horns of the South. But you have to have Excalibur in order to interact with these little stones with the sword symbol on it. I'm trying to figure out if there's more. Also, I wish I could find a good way to make money. I want to buy that house that's like 20,000 before we leave this region. Flat broke. What? Die already? Oh yeah, I forgot about that, dude. There's a door in here I never figured out how to get behind. Like, I tried killing the undead dude here in the entranceway. He had a key, but it didn't open that door. And then the necromancer that brought Herdok to life, I killed him. He didn't have a way to get into that door.
Oh, you're back.
So I'm curious how I get behind that door. Yeah, here. Requires key to inner crypt. Where the fudge do I get that? It's got something to do with this. I definitely never found a key to the inner sanctum or whatever the hell it's called. How the fudge do I get behind there? How do I get the key to the inner crypt? Ah, hello. Avalon Crimes number 26. What is this? What happened to Burr? What was history enthusiasts as much as the motives behind the famous crimes that took place in Burr almost half a century ago? The entire Cure family met a sad end, and it took another 20 years for those responsible for this heinous act to be punished. The Cure family consisted of the head of the household, Earl, his wife, Evain, Earl's sister-in-law, her husband, and 4 children. One day, on their way back from this Samhain celebration, all of them were hit by a speeding carriage. Their bodies were later found in a roadside ditch, where what initially looked like an unfortunate accident turned out to be a plot hatched by the entire village. To say that the then governor of Burr, Rokar, was not fond of Aelchor is an understatement. However, we do not know the reason for his enmity. Was it because of Evain, whom the governor allegedly desired, or maybe because of the rumours bad meat distribution, which Shale discovered and then blackmailed Rocco that he would expose him? Sadly, that is something we will never know. What we do know, however, is that I need a drink. However, we do not know the reason for his enmity. Blah, blah, blah. What we do know, however, is that after the tragic accident, Rookar used blood magic to force all the residents of Borka to take on an oath of silence. The blood pact was sealed by a hefty amount of gold, which the governor distributed amongst the villagers, and so the villagers kept silent. Only Lieutenant Eferic from the Arcane Cold Case Division was able to end that conspiracy. In the presence of a druid, he promised the witnesses that he would remove the blood curse so they would be able to clear their conscience by revealing the truth. With their help, Lieutenant Ulfric arrested Rookar and the carriage driver, who was later revealed to be Rookar's son-in-law, Lokan. They were both sent to trial, and justice was served. Rookar and Lokan were hanged on the gallows, and death of the innocent Hurrah family was avenged. Subscribe to the Avalon Crimes with your favourite merchant. Alright. There's 3 of them on this map. Okay, so I'm gonna have to backtrack. I'm curious if I can get behind this door or if I've locked myself out of it permanently. This door to the inner crypt. We came here a long time ago, but I could never figure out how to get behind here. Whether I've gone and locked myself out by killing the necromancer. So it says I need a key to the inner crypt. I've never found one in here. Let's get comfy. Okay, I think I've locked myself out of this place. I don't think I'm ever going to get into the inner sanctum. I think I have locked myself out of this permanently. Oopsie. Apparently he's supposed to give you the key.
Oh, you're back.
It said you're supposed to resolve the matter with the necromancer peacefully. I did. Sort of. Like, we didn't fight him. He, like, killed himself in an attempt to become an undead so that he could learn what the true meaning of death is. But ultimately, when he killed himself, he just became a brain-dead undead, unlike Hardok here, who... Yeah, he's got his own thoughts and everything.
You're back.
So apparently I've completely locked myself out of there. Moving on. Right, let's go see if we can find this third Excalibur Doofdabble. I can't think of anywhere else I might have seen one. Ow. What the... Also, yeah, I need to keep my eyes peeled for these. We've got to find all these shrines. Right, so I need 5 wolf claws for this. Because I think Lou or yourself said that these shrines are permanent buffs. I need 5 wolf claws. I bet my archer shoot him before I get close for a sneak attack. Unless... Really? It hit the tree? Jog on, bear. Frick. Right. Where can this third one be? Third one. Where can the third one be? Third one. Right, so we've gotten the one that was there. That took us to the tomb. And then we've gotten the one here. Where is there another one? I can't remember seeing another one anywhere. Ah, hang on. One of the places I haven't been yet are the lighthouses. I've not bothered exploring yet. Maybe there's a one over by them. And I haven't been down here either. This tiny little bit of the map there. Can't think of anywhere I might have seen another one. Where could the other one be? Definitely don't remember seeing one up north. I can't think of where the other one may be, if there is a third one. Let's go to those lighthouses. It's like one of the few places I've not explored yet.
Sometimes it's nice to just...
I don't remember coming across a third one. But again, it could have been a case that I've just missed it. But I mean, I've been over this map umpteen times. I can't remember a third one. So it doesn't look like you can get inside this lighthouse, but maybe you can get into this one. Yeah, I don't think there's a way into that one. Yeah, we're not been here yet. Let's see what this is all about. Butter. No, not the doll. The butter. I want the butter. Butter. Gimme. I like beef. Scrambled eggs with meat. Mmm. It's got to be down here, is the. It's only two. Someone's living the high life up here. No notes or anything. So, who's been living up here? Ow. That's it. Let's check all in here. Well, at least they were nice enough to give away an elevator. So, nothing in the lighthouses then. That was a bit disappointing. Even though they're supposed to be a key thing to keeping back the weirdness. Oh. Hello. Soul draining talisman. Restores 5 mana when an enemy dies nearby. Okay. I found another keeper's tag. I'm curious if I've missed any of them. Can I even give them to the temporary commander? Is he even still here? Ugh. I've sat and munched a load of these earlier while I was chilling watching TV. That'll do. One more. No more. Have control. Resist. I've just got a mega sweet tooth. I love sweets. Which is why I'm very surprised I'm not diabetic with the amount of sweets I've ate throughout my life. Have another tag. Oh, it gives us 1,000 for that? I didn't realise. I talked to Ollie. Why can't she leave this place?
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
These sweets distract me, but yeah.
Dalriata in the keep. If Brendan's betting they won't kill us all, he's got more faith than me.
I can't stop eating them.
Try not to get bored to death, or actually dead.
Off and on, but not constant. Like every now and then I'll have like a 2-hour like walk / jog on the treadmill. I'll usually just watch some TV while I'm doing it for like 2 hours.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Stay safe out there.
Did you hear? Looks like we've taken in some new refugees. This time, from the Forlorn Swords. Imagine that! The Del Reader, seeking shelter within our walls. And good for them. As far as I'm concerned, the Horns of the South can be a home for anyone. Captain Seamus is one hell of a good man.
You mean Captain Brendan?
Hmm? Aye. Whatever.
Didn't expect to see you.
One work? What, you mean MASH? Where he's like in a world of magicians and he just pumps iron because he has no magic. What do you think about Brendan deal with her Dalriata?
Everyone's whining like old crones about how terrible it'll be under the Dalrita. But me? I'm glad.
Glad? Why?
Yeah, because now that we're pretending to be one big bloody happy family with the Dalrita, we might finally get to drag our asses out of the keep and go hunting. But, on the other hand, if they make me cook for their whole army now, how the hell am I supposed to feed that many mouths on my own? And what do they even eat? Ugh, it's always nothing but trouble.
Oh wait, no, this isn't the right place. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? What? So it's literally an anime about weightlifting. I wonder how much more there is left to do on this map. It probably won't, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm pretty much done with this region. I think now it's time to finally head up north. If there is no more of those Arthur, like, Knights of the Round tombs and things like that, then yeah, I'm thinking we're good to crack on to the next region. Looks like we're done here. Trying to think if there's anywhere else. La, da, da, da. Let's head up north, and hopefully it's a drastically different looking region. Hopefully it'd be like a snowy place or something with it being north. There's actually 2 zone points, because there's a place here, but there's also a place like up there. That's the way that's the direction I've got to go for the next part of the story and a couple of the side quests that I've got. But I'm not sure about that place. And I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah. Main story wants us to go to connect. These 2 want us to go to connect. That one, I don't even know where that one is. Let's have a quick chat with the Dalriata, and we'll see what they think of everything that's happened. And then we'll see where that gate goes. So, what do you think of Bren's deal with the Dalriata?
I wonder if any of those southern wimps would be up to spar. I might even try to go easy on him. See you around, I guess.
See you.
One Eye has led us to the Southerners' home, and now we're no longer to speak through the clash of sword and axe. So be it. If such an alliance was written in the runes, thereof we'll accept it. We'll see what the future holds.
Ow.
Go. Bring glory to your ancestors.
It's about time we stopped squabbling and stood together against Camelot.
Ha! Look at this. One Eye's got the Camelot dogs handing over their precious keep without so much as a fight. I'd much rather have fought the lot of them, but hey, I'm not complaining.
I wish I could what is this? Grimalkin's Eye melee weapons receive damage bonus equal to the percentage of your missing arrow. I wish I could get 20,000 somehow. I wish I could find a way to get 20,000 while I'm still in the first area, because there's that house. That's the only thing that I think is left to do by that house in the village. Because the signpost outside the house mentions that there might be a ghost inside, and I'm curious if that's going to be another quest. But it's 20,000. It's not cheap.
Too quiet.
One Eye is happy because an important knight of Camelot has been killed. I like it when he's pleased, because then he's not threatening to cut off my head. I like my head because I eat, see, and speak with it. The Dalrita rule the South.
Alright. Fair enough.
Too quiet.
Like we have a future. I still don't trust that snaky a captain. But now it's easier to keep an eye on him. And now the South is ours. It's only a matter of time before we march on to Camelot.
Do you think you'll be able to remain civil with the Keepers?
Well, that depends on them. They accepted our gift with respect. So maybe there's a chance we could get along. But I'm not going to tiptoe around them. We'll have to figure out how to talk to each other, one way or another. Stay out of trouble.
Right. And where is One Eye and the commander? Doesn't look like any of them are still here. Looks like they've moved on. Right, okay, let's see what's at that gate. See, what Elder Scrolls in games like this could benefit from is having a world without any of this. You know, you open a door, it just opens, you're in. There you go, wee. Get rid of the loading screens. That's what a lot of people hate about Starfield, because there's just too many loading screens. And knowing Bethesda, the next Elder Scrolls game will be exactly the same. But we'll wait and see. But again, you know my opinion on Bethesda these days. They're not the same. I was gonna say they're not the same as what they used to be. I think like a lot of people, I don't know what like Morrowind was like when it first came out. Was it also a buggy mess? Is that when it began? For me, it began with Oblivion. Like, I don't remember having much of a bad experience with the Oblivion on the Xbox 360. But then Skyrim came along, and that was just a broken mess. And then the remaster of Oblivion's a broken mess. Starfield was a broken mess. It was just one broken game after another. Fallout 4 had its fair share of issues. Same with Fallout 3. I remember you couldn't even get near the Super Duper Mart when it first launched because it would just completely crash your Xbox 360. Oh, so this also goes to Kunakt. Right, what is Kunakt like? Let's have a look-see. Please be a completely different vibe. And a different tune. Well, so far it looks exactly the same. Yay. Different tune, I think. Deserter Scalp. What? Let's meet at Kinect's grave tomorrow before dark. Then we'll find a safe place to survive the night and head towards the hordes of the south. Hope the rumors are true. The folks in the south are still independent from Camelot. See you there, K. Where's Jay? All hail Jay! All hail Jay! I was a kid. TGI Fridays! Ooh, there's two? Yeah, jackpot. Nice. Gentlemen, lend me your lobes. Oh wait, there's just one here. I thought there was two. No, there is two. There's the other one. Okay. Dreg.
Hmm? Who's there? What do you want? We're just sitting here, not bothering anybody, so there's no need to bother us.
So, what are you doing here?
Working hard. We're gathering people. But we don't need anything from you. You've got some guts. Walking right up to a pair of Dalrita without even flinching. Well, well.
Impressive, indeed.
We're Dalrita. We make sure that the Camelot scum infesting Kuanach don't even dare to think about heading south. Imagine a Camelotian who's also a deserter. Unbelievable. Even Grindylows have their honor, unlike those scum. And catching a deserter? Now that's a real treat.
Is that why that guy was carrying a scalp? The one with that letter just a second ago. Okay, and what do you do with those you capture?
We do what any honorable warrior would do with deserters. We help Camelot get rid of their cowards. You could say those vermin owe us a debt. Thanks to us, they're well fed, and Denham pays us handsomely.
Right, so I'm gonna guess these scalps are similar to the tags of the Keepers of the South, the Keepers tags. Is that going to be the collectible in this region, is it? Who's Delon?
A Camelot legate. He commands the rabble you see swarming in Kuanach. He's decent enough, and he pays a good price for deserters' scalps.
Yeah. Are there a lot of Camelotians?
Aye, there are. We've been here for 2 years now, and they're multiplying like vermin.
It all seemed innocent at first. They were just supposed to help the local lord mine resources.
Ha, sure. And those nitwicks from Kuanach fell for it like naive children. So when the troops arrived, they were caught completely off guard. The Red Priests came along with the troops, and then, out of nowhere, the Red Death resurfaced. Even now, as the Camelotians aim to take the Menhir, the village is torn. Some want to go to Camelot, others want to stay. It's a complete mess in there, Mathair help me.
She won't. The goddess doesn't like people like us.
Shut your mouth. You're flapping your gums like a wench in a brothel. Anything else? Or will you be on your way?
Your neck all right, mate?
Good hunting.
See no evil. So I wonder if Camelot's going to be the final map. Hello? What the fuck? Oh yeah, we saw him at the beginning of the game, if I remember. Ah, there's more than one. Guess this time we'll finally face off with them. I mean, it looks very similar to the previous map. A lot of brown and green. I thought there was going to be a completely different tone. Never mind. Bird. So it's the same enemies, they're just stronger. So far. From the looks of things. I think I'm supposed to be going the other way. Yeah, at least there's a different theme tune to this area. It was just the same tune on a loop in that previous area, and I guess it could be the same here. Just a different tune. Horse?
We may be in for a fight.
Can I has horse?
I see fear in your eyes. Back to your hovel.
Horse? Friend? Pet. Mount. My horse. Yeah. Yeah, calling your horse. It looks like you've got your got the horse. If you ever lose it while exploring, you can always call it back. Do so simply with the quick wheel. Yeah. Is it me, or is the frame rate tanking like crazy the second I'm getting on this? Or is it just the horse? I think the horse looks like it's got some weird stutter effect. I think everything else is fine. Yeah, everything else seems fine. It's just the horse. My horse. Yeah, it's definitely the horse. Weird. Can the horse die? Royal Geographer's Note. Ah. Magic Oak Merlin. Merlin is a tree that grew from an acorn brought from the homelands by the legendary wizard of the same name. He gifted the young sapling to Palamedes, the founder of the Tyrian family, who planted it at the burial site of brave warriors with whom he fought. But what gives Merlin its unusual leaf coloration? Legend has it that among the bodies of the knights there are also remains of foredwellers, which could indeed explain the supernatural properties of the tree possesses. Or perhaps Merlin himself breathed magical life into the sapling. We will likely never know. What is certain, however, is that this oak is unique on the entire island. The wealth of Connacht does not lie in its mines. It lies in the unparalleled history, the memory of which should be honoured every day. The Royal Geographers. Is this last tree? Purdy. Hello.
What are you poking around here for? You're one of them, aren't you? You better sod off, or else.
Calm down, Bryn.
No one would be so stupid as to show up here after making such a mess.
What happened?
You'll have to excuse Bryn. None of us are in the best of moods lately. Someone has been sabotaging our equipment for the past few weeks, and it looks like it's a professional job. They seem to know perfectly well how to make life difficult for us. And after what happened last time, my people have had enough. They refuse to work. They don't want to risk their health.
Okay. And what happened the last time?
The bandits used to come at night, destroy our equipment, and then disappear. But last time, they beat one of the guards unconscious. Poor sod was just lying there, like a tenderized steak for the whole night. He lost a lot of blood. And when we finally managed to wake him up...
It turned out that Aedwin wasn't himself anymore. His head was all messed up. Bastards.
Yes. He was delirious.
Damn.
He kept seeing strange things. He thought we wanted to hurt him.
Do you have any suspects?
Bandits, probably. Or rebels from Kunokt. Although at this point, they're one and the same. The workers refuse to keep working. Not only do they feel threatened, but... well, there's no denying that not everyone from Kunokt is happy about what we're doing here. I can understand them, in a way. We made them destroy their own land.
They should just give up. If they piss Denham off, it's not going to be pretty.
Bryn, calm down, please. Remember why we're doing this. It's for their own good.
And we have our orders, for which we are held accountable. It's us or them.
So what now?
We have to catch those scumbags.
Something needs to be done, that's for sure. But for now, we wait. Denholm doesn't want to give us any more guards. So, if you want to earn some money, we could use your help. One of the workers claims to have seen the direction those thugs ran. They're familiar with the area. They mentioned a cave. I'm not sure if this is a good lead, but it's worth checking out. So, what'll it be?
Sure, I'll deal with it.
That's good to hear. If you discover anything, come back to me, huh? I'll send someone to Denholm with a report. Good luck.
Tightening the screws. Workers need someone to investigate the identity of the saboteurs who disrupt the operations.
You look familiar. Yeah, you're Sioran's kid, aren't ya? Yeah, that's it. You look a lot like him. Yeah, sorry about your father, but trust me, those priests mean well. They took him to the island asylum to cure him. He'll return whole and healthy. What are you doing here? Did the Camelotians drag you to work here too? What's the point in working like that? Back in the old days, we respected each other's work.
About those red priests. How come that isn't an option? I heard that one of the workers mentioned a cave that could be a hideout for thugs.
Right, that's me. There's this cave dug out by the Kornak folk about 100 years ago. My old man told me it was meant to be a shelter in times of war.
My old
Some other
man
disaster.
said follow.
Yeah, I was there a couple of times when I was a kid. They used to be safer back then. Now it's all but abandoned. If you ask me, that's exactly where those folks who beat up the guard could be hiding.
One of the local workers mentioned a cave that might be a hideout for bandits. It could be worth checking out. Also, I don't know anyone named Saran.
Really? I could have sworn you were his kid. Oh well, my mistake. In that case, good for you. Sioran's a terrible bastard and a swindler.
So the Camelotians drag you to work? Why?
They brought in machines and soldiers to keep order. You must have seen them. I don't know if you've heard, but they're planning to move us to Camelot. They say it has something to do with the men here and the weirdness. But I don't buy it. Sounds like utter crap to me. I say they should back off and stop sticking their noses where they don't belong, eh? Or they might smell something their royal noses aren't prepared for. Sure.
Will.
Need anything? Sorry, I don't have much time to talk. I have lots of work to do. With all the sabotage lately, we're already behind schedule.
I thought you were refusing to work until that was taken care of. You seem troubled.
I was hoping we'd be getting ready to head out to Borough by now. Now, I'm not even sure it'll happen. Wouldn't surprise me if Camelot just took the men here and left the rest of us behind.
You think Camelot would just leave people to die?
I wouldn't put it past them. The people here are stubborn and ungrateful, and Lord Yvain's been dragging his feet on making a real decision. There's only so much Camelot will tolerate before deciding we're not worth the trouble.
I'll leave you to it then.
Wait, actually, could you do me a favor? It's nothing major.
Sure, what do you need?
Could you drop by my house and let my wife, Enora, know she'll have to pick up my wages from Sign again? I won't be able to make it on time in the next few days.
Before his wife's dead.
Directions on your map. Thanks for the help.
Calling it now, the bandits. A place once mine.
Hello there.
Calling it now, the bandits killed his wife. Or he's lost the plot and she's been dead a long time ago. Take your pick. Right. Oh, okay. Well, Cuckoo's Egg's not too far from here. Let's do tightening the screws first. We'll help these workers out. Actually, what was Cuckoo's Egg again? Ah, yeah, this is the Thieves Guild's quest, or whatever guild they are. A sub-shadow guild or something. Forging ties. Which one was that again? Ah, yeah. Alright, okay. We've got a few nearby here. So are the map chunks pretty much all the same size? It's a shame I can't like scroll out. Horns of the South. Yeah, let's just do tighten the screws. Let's just get that one done first. Oh god, I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, the horse is very... Why is the horse, like, running at a lower frame rate than everything else? And it's very flighty. Like, the turning and everything's very flighty. Like, you let go and he just continues going for a bit. But the worst thing is the fact that it's running at a lower frame rate than everything else. Yeah. Hang on. Did I jump again? Oh, I got. Never mind. I got distracted by the horse. Help! Bear! Fight them. Ow!
Back to your hovel, coward.
Throw a knife, you prick. How dare you? Desert a scalp. That's right, you fight the bear and I'll kill you. Come on, bear. Get them. No, get them. Get them, bear. Fight them. Do it. Yeah, everything in this area is just a little bit stronger. Where's the other one's body? Ah! Where'd the other one's body go? There should be 3. That's why I wish they would put like X's on the mini-map, in case you lose sight of them. Where the fudge did the other one go? I am blind. There should have been 3. Did he already turn to bones? I want the scalp. I get a better look from up here. Ah! It just sinks into the floor. Turd. Oh wow, you are strong. Oh, he just deflected it back at us? No. They're healed. This guy's very resistant.
We'll make short working. This is my lucky.
Oh. Holy crap. No, get out the way, little turd. Move. Move! You little shit. Why was that guy way stronger than his other friends? Fool's Rush. Is that a lady? Well, I can probably guess what happened here then. Bunch of bandits. Sap-stained letter. Got another one coming your way. Shouldn't be much trouble. Eager type thinks he's doing some good. Told him about the deserter stealing from camps. Should walk right in. Same deal as before. Take what's worth taking. Dump the rest where no one will look. And don't botch it this time. The last fool nearly crawled back. If he makes it out alive, he'll start asking questions, and I'm not in the mood to run. Nick, my share better be ready when I stop by. No tricks this time. Or I'll make sure your Camelotian friends pay you a visit. Ah. The Crooked Trail. Alrighty. So, is there any actual loot here, or what? Cool. Yeah, these guys are everywhere. Let's just crawling with them. Yeah, these guys are really resistant. At least the archers are anyway. These guys not so much. The archers are really strong in this area. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, hang on. Don't kill me yet. just let me get to this bonfire. Okay? Bonfire. Stop. Ah, wait, hang on. Okay. Sweet. I don't know, I kind of prefer just walking around on foot. The maps aren't massive anyway, so... Not then. Notice. Derelict Amphitheater. The Amphitheater of the House of Tyrion. There is nothing that delights the crowds more than a skillfully performed spectacle. Whether musical or theatrical, this is well known by the spectators at the tournaments of Warriors Fair, the subjects of the House of Tyrion, which has proudly overseen the region of Connacht for many years. This region, celebrated for its fertile fields and rich mineral deposits, is esteemed throughout Avalon. It is no surprise then that Lord Darimud Tyrion decided to gift his subjects with a magnificent amphitheatre. The venue attracts artists from all over the island. Experts say that the acoustics here are unmatched by any other stage in Avalon. Traveller, remember, if you have the chance to see a performance in the amphitheatre, be sure to take it. The Royal Geographer. Well, it looks like there's a bounty here, and I bet he's going to kick my arse.
We're not allowed.
Ooh, what is that sword you've got? It's black and blue, I want it. It better be good. Want that sword, give it! Okay, there's archers everywhere.
Well down.
Help! Get out. Get out of the way. I got a lot of loot. Frostblade. A sword made of ice that deals a portion of its damage as cold. Deals 110% damage if paired with the Inferno Blade. Ah, so you got dual wield. So we need the Inferno Blade to go with it. And then it'll get a massive damage boost. Night Stalker's Mask. Alright, yeah, so you wear a bounty. Marksman's treasure, increase range, critical chance, meh. Love how my archers are just standing there taking it. You mind?
You'll regret this.
Your soul is mine. Get wrecked. Bitch! I deflected it! Brick! Deflect that! Hello. Can I hit you? I'm going to save because I get the feeling I'm going to regret doing this. Come here, birdie. Die. No? Just out of range? Ah, really? Really, Devs? You put loot here, but you make it so I can't pick it up? Devs, fix the game. It's full of bugs here and there. Please. Not terrible bugs, just little annoying ones. What about now? Maybe I can hit bird from here. I'm even higher. Oh. Bird decided to leave. Son of a... Increase max health by 11. Is that... It's not permanent, is it though? Life transfusion. Defensive blood magic. Morgan Le Fay. To address my critics, no, I do not have a basement full of slaves, nor do I bathe in virgin blood. It is true I take an academic interest in blood magic, used ethically, meaning using the caster's own blood. It's neither immoral nor impractical. A blood ward, for instance, works best when tied directly to the caster, reflecting their magic. Using foreign blood, pointless, as it lacks the caster's essence. Of course, this magic has risks. Over-eager mages may push themselves too far, but I'm exploring solutions, including portions to amplify potential under strain. Early results are promising. Blood magic, though controversial, is as old as Avalon itself. It deserves study, not fear. Let us not dismiss its potential out of ignorance. Culinary Madness with Rumhall Part 1. And I have the... toast. Looks like toast. Give me... This wasn't actually where I was supposed to be going, but never mind. I did a thing. We got rid of a bounty. Progress. Red caps. The red caps in this region are a lot stronger. Old shelter. Let's get rid of these bandits. Bandits. Get out of the way. Corpse eater. Even you look different to the... Yeah, even you're stronger. Out the way. Actually, what's my carry capacity at the minute? Just in case, I'll dump all that stuff that I've just picked up into my stash. Right. So it looks like my current equipment from the previous region is outclassed here. Right. Let's try that again. Look at your hair. Look at it. Get lost. He had some wavy hair. Small pebbles.
Let your guard no match for mine. You're out of luck. Back to your hovel.
Not the way. It's not giving us banded scalps anymore, or deserter scalps. Right. Bloodthorn. Hitting a target has 5% chance to restore health, I think that's it. Letter written in core. Are you out of your goddamn minds? You knew very well that it was supposed to be a clean job. That was the deal. I could understand needing to rough someone up, but the Camelot guy, you almost killed him. The man can't even recognize his own brother. Why the hell did you do that? This is madness. For now, you are to lay low. When I get my hands on the one responsible for this, I'll smash his head against my anvil. Ah, and the next time, focus more on sabotaging equipment instead of beating people up. The damage you did last time is nothing. They'll fix it in no time. E. I can deliver the proof to Cade. Maybe I should take the evidence to the Camelot and... okay. Wait, I've cleared this place? Oh, apparently I have. It looks like it's wanting us to leave. This place wasn't very big. Executioner's Axe. Instantly kills an enemy if they have less than what? Less than 10% health. Yeah, looks like we're done. Looks like this is it. So what's going on with the... Are these Roman pictures? Aha! Ah, wait. Never mind. Oh, never mind. No, this is a secret. Hello. Ooh. One died before I even get out. Where's my summons, damn it? You guys are stupid. Get over here. Useless turds. Get out. Yep, the enemies in this region are really tough. Ooh, oh, my leg. Ay, 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 ay. Still going. Yeah. Garbage. Is that it? I got my finding secrets. But garbage. Let's see. I should add loads of hunters too. Oh, wait. All right. Wait, how did I totally miss that? Well, that looks to be it. See anywhere else to use my pick. Yep, that's definitely it. I don't think this goes any further. It's definitely not a... Yeah, no mind. That confirms it. We could see forever. Alright, cool. That takes care of them. Them Roman pictures are now reminders of that show on Netflix, the anime where the guy like sort of time travels through old like Roman bathhouses and he ends up like going to the future to Japan where he like picks up on a lot of like their inventions and then he brings it back to the like old Roman times with him. Wonder if that'll get another season. Hello. Whoops, didn't mean to take your clothes. Even the zombies are strong. Oh look, he's moving now. Look. Oh. Is he actually now strong? Whoa. He's at where? I think he's actually going to attack or something now. Look up, he's like slowly strutting over. He's not hiding anymore. Oh, he is actually an enemy. What is going on? Wow! I knew eventually something was going to happen with that. He was just stalking me in the previous region, but now he's actually attacking me. Hey Lou, how we do? I think I need to change the timing on that. That's on screen far too long. Drain of Vigor. Is that a statue or something? It looks like something. Oh, that's not a statue. That's a crocodile. Ow. Ow. Where is he? Oh god, there he is. So I've now got to worry about him every night? He just struts towards her and kills her? Ow! Things suddenly ramped up in this new region. Everything hurts. Box. So it looks like that definitely is a piece of Arthur that has been stalking with this whole time. This looks to be the bad, like the corrupted side of him. So it looks like now every time when it gets to nighttime and the weirdness fully comes out, he's actually going to be attacking her instead of just watching her from a distance. And he looks to hurt a lot. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Oh god, he can teleport! Oh, he's running. He's running. He wants my cheeks. No, you can't have them. They are not for sale. Yeah, he just like struts towards you slowly, but then once he gets in range, he just... Ooh. So he doesn't have a name. They've like deliberately not given it a name. It's clearly a piece of Arthur. Archers just aren't doing anything. Go get up. See, the wolves, you command them, they would run around and start attacking. These guys, you command them and they just stand there like idiots. Oh, a fight. You useless sacks of garbage. Arthur? Mr. Arthur, sir. Wait, he's got 4 arms. Is he like the Weaver? Hurry up, hurry up! Move, move, move. Ow. Barely doing any damage to him. He's just tossing my summons around like ragdolls. Ah! Okay, I do no damage. Yeah. I think we just gotta avoid him whenever he comes out. We're not strong enough. I can do a bit of damage to him, but not much. Yeah, retreat. We're not. Ah! Never mind. Yeah, we're not ready for that. So he's now just, whenever it gets to night, he's now just going to attack. Oh, he's still here, isn't he? Is a checkpoint, but oh, it hasn't. Right, okay, let's get the hell out of here. Guarantee there's going to be times where he'll just like spawn right in front of us. How do I get back up top? How do I get back up top? Oh, bollocks. Oh god, where is he? I heard him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, screw this. I'm out. No. I'll find another way around. Increase movement speed 25%. Now I've got to pay attention to the sounds of him spawning in, because he just slowly creeps towards you. And then once he gets within range, he sprints. Very much back to relying on my summons for being meat shields again, like I had to do in the early days with the wolves. Since everything in this region's a lot tougher. The hell am I? Oh no. We had shade. I don't want to fight one of them either. There's too much going on. Even the weird spawns are getting tougher. Oh god, even the little skulls I hear getting in the way. What are you doing? You just stand there like an idiot? Ooh. Give me that. Okay. No, you don't. Wow, they respawned quick. Oh wait, no, that's... Wow. That's a lot of weird shades. I don't wanna... They are coming after us. There's too many. I just need to get back over there and turn the quest in. So, do weird shades pop up where dead bodies are? Since I killed a bunch of them over there, but then again, there's none here where I killed a crap load of archers and that. Ah, that looks awesome. Look at that. I say it's very... The design's very like H.R. Geiger or Dark Souls and... Just the theme of everything. Uh-oh. Oh, everything here hurts. I don't like it anymore. Archers, help. Oh god, the other ones decided to come along. Ooh. Archers just aren't doing anything to help. Fight, damn it. Oh, focus on him. Oh, come on, die already. Right, that's one down. Move, 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 move. Oh, they disappeared. Did the body of that other one disappear? Wait. Ah, what? Did I lose out on the loot? You suck. Sounds like he's here somewhere. Any? Where's his body? Shouldn't be hard to spot, should be glowing. Son of a... I wanted the web. Right, let's go turn this in. Right, with a bit of work, we got through it.
Why does everything always feel like a bother?
Hello. Have you learned anything new about the sabotage?
I went to the cave. I found something that could point to the person responsible for the sabotage.
So it turns out that the perpetrators of all this mess were indeed hiding there. Thank you for taking the risk and for your help. I'll send a messenger to Denholm. He's the only one who can give further orders, though I have no doubt that justice will be served. Here's your reward. You deserve it.
Burden letter. What did I get there? Must just be money. Ah, you suck. I think that's twice we've had a hard crash with this game, or 3 times now. When was the last time this game received a patch? Like, from what I read, the devs are apparently focusing on still supporting this game rather than, like, making a new game. It should have hopefully saved just as I turned that quest in. I hope. So you tell me more about yourself?
Sure. I come from Camelot. My father and sister were both legionaries. They died in the north during the conflict there. If they could see me now, overseeing workers in Kunokt, they'd burst out laughing. They never had much respect for the people here. Thought they were stubborn and arrogant, always questioning the authority of the capital. But, truth be told, I've grown fond of them. They're strong folk, proud of their independence, and it suits them. These lands belonged to the Tarians for centuries, after all.
What can you tell me about the Tarians and Lord Yvain?
They were once a proud house. Their founder, Palamedes, was one of the Knights of the Round Table. He had the once and the future king's trust. Now Camelot has no king, and Kunokt, well, it's as if it has no lord. Lord Yvain isn't like his ancestors. He plays politics. While even his father stayed clear of that. He always put Kunokt first.
Do you know what the people of Kunokt think about the situation with Yvain?
Yes. I've talked to a lot of folks here. They always say it's a shame that Yvain can't man up and make a decision. They wish they could trust their lord the same way they trusted the Tarians for centuries. But they see his doubt. And now they're starting to doubt themselves. They don't know if Kunokt is still their home, or something they've already lost.
So why are you cutting down this tree?
Orders from Legat Denholm. There's a good chance that the men here will eventually be brought with us to Camelot. Just like the locals who chose to relocate to the capital. Once that happens, the weirdness will swallow this land. And then there'll be nothing left of this ancient tree. The weirdness always twists the most beautiful things into terrifying horrors. As if nothing beautiful is allowed to exist within it. That's why we're trying to save what we can. In one way or another. The magicians and alchemists in Camelot will put these materials to good use.
Is this the tree that Merlin named after himself? Or someone named after him? Merlin brought it here, if that is the same tree. How in the world do you transport something like menhir?
You've never heard of Fulfar and Bondorka, have you? Those two settlements had a centuries-old agreement to share a single menhir. They hold it back and forth in a special trawl. Just ropes, wheels, logs, and raw human strength. Sure, their alliance fell apart in the end, but that was on the human side of things. My point is, Camelot's engineers have their own ways. They're damn good at what they do.
So why does Camelot need the menhir from Connacht?
This menhir is special. There's still a weird fire burning inside, though it's fading. The magicians want to study it. They want to figure out how to sustain that flame, or maybe even rekindle it. That knowledge could help restore menhirs that have already extinguished. As things in the north grow more tense with each passing day, the capital wants to be sure that when the weirdness comes close, Camelot will be protected. I just hope everything ends well.
Scumbags.
What?
Being a Camelot soldier? I mean, what's the point in that? If Camelot gets pissed, there won't be anything left to pick up. Sure.
Okay. Please don't crash again.
Still here. Still breathing.
Right. Right, I think that'll do for now. We've done like 5 hours earlier today, plus another 4 now, so I think we've done plenty. Progress has been made with the main story. We've shifted into a new region. Yeah, I think I'll call that there for now. I'll probably not be on tomorrow. I'll be chilling doing some studying. So yeah, thanks for sticking around here on Twitch. Hope you've enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, as always, feel free to hit that follow button. It's always appreciated. If you're watching the VODs on YouTube, again, feel free to hit that subscribe button or come around on Twitch and hang out when we're live. Yeah, thanks for watching. Until then, have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Sorry, when I'm next off. I'm not sure when I'm next off. Find out. I'll see you when I'm free. Peace.